butt, and I'm uncomfortable with that. There is a lot of camera. I don't even smoke cigars, but it just felt like the manly thing to do. This has been a very confusing time for me personally. Actually, I don't know how you women do it. This dress is like running up on me. And it's kind of uncomfy, but so it's all for a good cause, right? And I first want to apologize that we're doing this after dinner. So if you get a rush of nausea, it's okay, I understand. Feel free to depart and take care of business. Well, I gotta tell you, there's a few things I want to say and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. But as the goal was getting closer to being achieved, some interesting things were happening at the office. I would come to the office and there'd be a brand new dress on my office door. So the first dress was this green dress. I was fine with it. Trisha Swells, we all know Trisha Swells from payroll. I don't think fondly of her much anymore, but so as I'm walking in, Deke actually called me into his office and sat me down and said, "Hey Kevin, you got to take this seriously. That dress is unflattering, it doesn't fit you well, and you cannot wear it." So what's a girl to do? So I had another plan B. So a couple days later,
he just took a picture
I walked in and there's another dress on my door, and it's this one. It's this one. And I had a meeting with EJ. EJ and I were going to go over the 2012 budget. And so I put the dress on my coat rack, and when EJ was walking in, he looks at me and he says, "Kevin, that's a beautiful gown." And I said, "Well, thank you, EJ. I appreciate that, I think. And so what have you decided to wear?" And he tells me, "I found this dress, it looked great on the rack. It felt good on. And then I looked in a full-length mirror, and I said, he said, 'Kevin, I can't wear it.' I said, 'Well, why?' He goes, 'It makes me look fat.'" I said, "The guy's about $150 soaking wet. I'm 200. I look like Shrek, and this guy is, anyway, I'm going to continue my therapy next week. My daughters, I have 3 daughters. They wanted to be in touch with my feminine side. I think this is a pretty valid attempt, but anyway, it's all for good fun. I do want to say, on a serious note, as much as you can take me being serious, is that not only did you guys achieve the goal of 5,000 cans of food, you did 9,000 cans of food. 9,000 cans of food. Now, I don't know what that translates to, but we are feeding 2,000, 3,000 families that would not have food on their plate today if it wasn't for everybody in this room. For that, I am grateful for that. I'm wearing a dress with my compadres, and you guys deserve an applause. Thank you. Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
See, the problem is, Kevin, is you're not done. Sorry. You guys need to stand up here for just a few more minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge the top property that brought in the most food for the food drive. And that was Carroll's Creek Landing with 2,166 cans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Elena, the business manager over at Carroll's Creek, on up here. And we're going to do a little beauty contest with our beauties up here. And it's your typical contest. I will announce their name, and by the amount of sound that comes from you guys will depend on who's going to win this. So when I say EJ Maloney, you're going to make a ton of noise for EJ Maloney, but if Kevin gets more noise out of you guys, then Kevin's the winner. Got it? All right, let's start this thing off. So let's go ahead and start with Miss EJ Maloney.
So I did want to talk, but on a little bit of a serious note. So as a region, we collected, what, 9,000 cans? So I just want to throw this out there as an idea for 2012. So 9,000 cans, one region, you guys don't even have any idea who I am. What if we, as an organization, pledged to try to get 50,000 cans across the country, and the reward is not have me up here, but have Graff up here, Rick Graff. So a couple of benefits of that. I'm up here, I'm 5'6" and 3/4, 145 pounds. Most of you guys, unless you're in the front row, you can't tell that I'm a dude anyway. You get Graff up here, he's 6'5" with a big old Texas mustache. That's one thing. The second thing is, he's the president of one of the biggest companies in the country. You get that with 50,000 cans donated, that's going to get picked up by the media. That's going to be all over the internet. With big old Rick Graff up there, full dress.
Who says this won't be on the internet?
2012.
What? Who says this won't be on the internet?
Oh, it will. I guess I know what email I'm writing.